Hello. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope y'all are doing well. I am just getting stuff together here. I'm going to be working on my mushroom journal. So just getting all my supplies together. So I'm going to be working on this mushroom journal. See if the camera's looking okay. Not too bad. Let me see if I can adjust it a little bit here. There, that might be looking a little bit better. Hey Mary, if you're catching the replay, you might want to skip ahead just a little bit as I get my supplies together. I am going to be cutting out the signatures for this journal. So I covered this journal on my last live. And I love this fabric. It's almost like a really dark teal in the background. And then I like these kind of, what is that? Like a light gray blue and the orange and the red and the yellow. So I pulled out a bunch of papers and I'm going to be cutting them down to size, and I like to usually put an envelope in my signature. So these are some that I recently coffee dyed. And then I pulled out some of these papers that I just did the other day using that plastic saran wrap technique. And a bunch of papers from my stash I'll get to in just a minute. These, I want to cut these down here in a minute. Hello, hello everyone. I am just working on this journal right here, making the papers that are going to go into my signatures. So these are some papers. Yes, we're back for more mushroom journal. So these are some papers I took out of an old book. It's called The Appalachia Wilderness. And I picked it up at a estate sale. And they were really shiny. I left a part of one of these, this one here. I don't know if it'll be able to show up on the camera. But this right here, I did not cover with the Mod Podge. So you could kind of see the difference, how this is a little more matte, and I don't know if it shows up on camera or not. A little bit, yeah, you can see how shiny this little strip is. But the Mod Podge, I need to go back. I missed some spots. I was trying to go pretty thin with the Mod Podge, and so I need to go back and do a little touch up. But I think that really tamped down the brightness. And you want to go with a thin layer, because I think it was, yeah, this one, I did kind of a heavy layer of Mod Podge, and I think you could go thinner. But I'm going to trim these down. Basically, so my journal is, let's see here, I did 6, yeah, so it's 6 this way, and I'm pretty sure I did 9, yeah, 9 this way. So your pages, you'll want them to be a little less than 12 inches long, so when you fold them in half, they're a little bit shorter than 6, if you don't want them to stick out of the journal, because as you build up your signatures, the pages inside the signature kind of stick out as you go along. So this, if I trim this here, thanks, Andrea. So this is 10.5. I don't think I want any of the white border. Should I leave like a small white border, or should I trim it all the way down and just have the image showing? Let me know what you think. And I'll take a sip of my coffee. It's afternoon here in Louisville, so time for my afternoon latte. Let me know what you're up to. Guess I'll do it with a border, and if I don't like it, I'll trim it a little bit more. Today is bowling day for me, so I'm on a bowling league, and I did pretty good. One game, the other 2 games I didn't do so well. I think I like the border. Now this one, the picture was bigger, so I'm not going to be able to do a border on this one. Let's see, I forgot to check the height though. Let me go back to this one. 8 inches, perfect. Okay. And the height on this one, yeah, this one is a lot bigger. So I need to come down. Go down to about this height. So I need to trim it down first. Is anyone else working on journals right now? I hope to finish this up here pretty soon. this is the one I inked up the back side. So I don't know if I'll do that on these, or I might just collage on the back of those. I have to decide still, but I really like how that turned out. It was supposed to be warm here today, but I don't think it got as warm as they said it was going to get. It's only 52. Andrea, what are you up to today? This one might be one of my favorites. Love all of the gray blues and the rocks in there. And then let me show you some of the scrapbook papers I'm using. Oh yeah, those postcards. How many postcards do you think you'll end up with? So these are a couple pages out of a children's book. And I like the pictures of the mushrooms. So I don't know if I will make these pages or if I'm going to put those onto a page or a tag. And then this is out of an old magazine. All those mushrooms there. And then I got some coffee dyed lace. These are from Triple V Vintage. I'm going to include some of those. And then here's the paper pad I was telling you about. So this one, it's 49 and Market. And I think this pad is called Meadow Field Notes. Curator's Meadow. And I think the pages are just so pretty. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these two pages yet. And I like the back is they're kind of a neutral, which is nice. But then I cut these down. And I'm going to make these into pages. So here's one here. So that it might be the front page of one of my signatures. So I'm going to have 3 signatures in there. And then I made these about, I think 8 3/4. And then here's another page from this paper pad. Some more mushrooms there. Very end with the liking of this mushroom nature theme. And then these butterflies and birds. So that's going to be another page. Hi there. If you're joining late, I'm just kind of showing you this paper pad from 49 and Market. And I've trimmed these pages down. So these will be some signatures. And then here's some more mushroom detail. So I think that'll be another. I'm either going to have it be like that, or I might have it open up in the center of a signature. And then this little chipmunk. And that darling. And then I had a couple of these from, this is a paper pad, pretty sure from Michaels. And I pulled those in. And then I also have some of my vintage school paper and ledger paper here. Some grid paper and vintage ledger. And here's some coffee dyed paper I did. And some map pages and some music pages. Now these I think I need to trim down, and then we can start kind of sorting out the signatures. Oh gosh, okay, well, my inspiration for my journals. Sometimes I think my inspiration comes from, I just get a thought in my head of an idea, like when I wanted to do a recipe journal, and so I knew right then and there I was going to start looking for fabrics that would complement, or fabrics that I would like as the cover of that recipe journal. So sometimes they just come to me. Other times I'll be out at the flea market or at a vintage shop or an estate sale, and I'll come across something, and that'll spur the idea, the inspiration for a certain type of journal. Like for this mushroom journal, I've had the thought for a while, and when I got this book, I thought, oh, that would be fun to do a mushroom journal. So sometimes a book, or several books, something will kind of trigger or spur the inspiration. That's a good question, Andrea. And then a lot of them sometimes come when I go to the fabric store, and I'll be walking around the fabric store, and there'll be some fabric that catches my eye, and I'm like, oh, that would make a really pretty journal cover, and then I'll kind of get the inspiration from there. It comes from different places. I love the natural aging on these pages, so I try to leave them if I can. And then like this raw edge like that, I think those are fun to leave as well. So those are about the right size. I think I'm done with the trimmer. Get these scraps out of the way. Some of these I might be able to reuse, so we'll go through those later. Alright, so let's start divvying these up. Like I said, I'm going to have 3 journals, or 3 signatures. And then the third one's up here off camera. And I'm shooting for, I think I'm going to go for around 10 to 12 pages per signature. Well, hey there, Kelly. I am just working on my papers for my signatures for this journal. And so these, I think I'm going to do last. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And try not to overthink the pages. Don't you love how these came out? These are cool. Andrea actually gave me the inspiration for using the saran wrap, my daughter, so thank you. So I got one there, one there, one there. What are you up to today, Kelly? Sure, I'll use both of those. And that brings me to these pages here. I think I have enough for 2 per signature. Yes. Okay. And then I have, these are the scraps of when I trim those down. So I can use some of these for pockets or tags, things like that. That cute little mushroom. I might have to buy another one of these paper pads. They're so cute. Oh, so this is a We Are Memory Keepers, and it's a scoreboard and a trimmer, and this actually is a replacement blade. I went to buy a replacement blade, you know, the little blue ones that it came with, and this is all I could find in my Michaels. So I don't know if they've done away with the other ones, but it's a little more ergonomic. So maybe check online at Michaels, or if you have a Michaels near you. Were they just opening a Michaels near you? And then the envelopes, but I'll worry about those here in a minute. Ooh, 14. Okay. So, we'll see if that's going to be too many. Yeah, I was thinking you were saying that one just opened up. Yeah, I went to Hobby Lobby first and I couldn't find any there. They just had the Fiskars. And I have a Fiskars trimmer, but just kind of like that weird memory keepers trimmer better. I don't know why. Oh, look how cute that is. Yeah. See, open that. Oh, that's so cute. That's what I could use. The big sheets, where'd they go? I could use the back of these for the inside. I have to figure out what I want to put on the inside of the cover. There's that one. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to do that one. That could work. I have a video coming out soon. I was playing with my Cricut, and I was using my Cricut to make some stamps. And so I'll show y'all how I did that, and then I decorated up the stamps. So be on the lookout for that video. Yeah, so I'm not doing too exciting of a live here. Now the one thing, I'm going to fold this first signature because I just want to get an idea how thick it is. But I do want to work on my hidden spine and show that to you all. And I'm trying to find my leftover fabric from when I made this cover, because I kind of need that to show you all. So I've been looking around a little bit while I'm talking to you all. The other thing I've been thinking about doing is maybe doing kind of a live in-person, I don't know if you'd call it a retreat or a get-together here in Louisville, maybe in the fall. I was thinking like maybe do it on a Saturday. And I don't know if we'd want to do just a little bit like Sunday, so if people have to come and spend the night, we could still get together on Sunday before people head out, or just do a one day on Saturday. I don't know. Still working out the details. But I thought that would be fun to get a few people in person. We could make some journals together and maybe do some different techniques. I don't know. I thought that might be kind of fun. So this is not a digital kit. It's from 49 and Market. And I got it on scrapbook.com. Absolutely love it. It's a really nice thickness. A nice weight to it. Trim that page down. I'll do that a little bit later. So I don't know, 14 pages might be okay. I like it a little bit chunky. I really want to try to find that extra fabric. It's kind of bothered me that I can't find it. If I can't find it, I'll show you how I do it. with a scrap piece of fabric. It's a little aggravating. So I like to do a hidden journal. And that just means that I don't poke holes through this, so you don't see the strings on this side. I know some people like that, and I've done journals that way as well. But when I saw some different versions of this, and when I saw it, this is kind of my preferred method. But I cut down this Tyvek. You can get it on Amazon. And you can also get it in a roll of tape as well if you prefer. But I bought this sheet a few years ago and haven't made a dent in it yet. But I make the Tyvek the same width as my spine, and I make it a little bit shorter than my spine. Oh, Kelly, what did you put on the tassel? I love tassels. And then I trim this down. And then I take my fabric, which I cannot find my mushroom fabric, which is so weird. I have no idea what happened to it. But I'll take this fabric here just to show you all. And then what I do is I cut this fabric down like I said. I'll find my mud fabric and do it on my mushroom fabric. Well, let me turn it this way. So I trim this off, and I make this piece a little bit wider, so I have the fabric go over onto the front and back cover. I don't know, maybe 3/4 of an inch. So I'd cut my fabric like this. And then I glue this. So this Tyvek will glue to the spine, and then this will be on top, and I have to shorten it. And then I glue that on there, like that. And normally the fabric is a little bit longer than the Tyvek, so I have to trim the Tyvek down a little bit. But then I poke my holes into, so this will be all glued together. And then I sew my signatures onto this. And so my signatures will be coming out this way. And then I glue it in to the journal. And then I put my covers on. So, because this Tyvek, I mean, it is so strong. This is what people use in mailing. I mean, you can't tear it. And I use the Fabri-Tac glue to hold it down. And so yeah, so that is how I do my hidden spine. So I sew it onto this. And the tricky thing you have to remember is once you poke the holes, is you have to make sure you start sewing on this side, because there was one time I sewed the signatures on this side. I was so mad at myself. I had to do it over. But yeah, that's how I do my hidden spine. It's pretty simple. And I have some videos. I'll try to remember to link them on how I do that. So I am going to just keep folding these signatures. So I think I'll let everybody go here in a little bit. See if there's any questions first before we hang up. Hi there. If you're just joining, I am working, excuse me, on the signatures for my mushroom journal here. And this is my first signature. Excuse me. It is a gloomy day here. Looks like I'm in Seattle. Oh, thanks, Isaac. I love the mushroom vibes too. I have no idea where my leftover mushroom fabric went. My craft room is not all that messy, so I'm not sure what I did with it. And another, I don't know if you all do this, but like to fold this in half. Oh no, that would work. Sometimes if there's an image that you really like, and if you fold it in half, some of your image would be gone, then don't be afraid to kind of fold your papers wonky. They don't have to be perfectly folded in half. And you can also fold them long ways and then just trim them at the top or the bottom. So I thought this one wasn't going to work, but it did actually. So that's nice. And then I'm going to put some sort of, I don't know if I'll do some collaging or cutouts or a pocket, something on these, I think. This is a video I posted yesterday, and this color right here, it's called Melted Chocolate, and it's one of my new favorite ink sprays. If you haven't seen that video, you'll have to check it out. Alright, I'm just going to keep folding till there's no other questions here. I'll wrap up here in a couple minutes. And let me know if you all like these lives or not. I'll keep doing them. I think it's a good way for us to kind of get to know each other, which I would like. Hopefully you all would like that too. Thanks, Kelly. I haven't seen Jessica come on today. Have you, Kelly? Oh, you love the lives. Thanks, Kelly. That's awesome. I never did a giveaway for hitting 1,000, so I've been thinking about doing one. So I've been, as I'm shopping, as I come across things that I think would be cute for the live, I've been kind of collecting some stuff. So I'll probably do a giveaway here in a little bit. Oh yeah, she's going to be chunky, isn't she? I might have to take some of these papers out. Yes, that's a good problem to have, huh? I suppose. Yeah, that's unusual for Jessica. She just got busy with the kiddos. So I've gotten a few people to join my Patreon group. So if you haven't seen or heard about that, then check that out. For January, if you join by the end of January, you'll also get December's Patreon package, Happy Mail, if you join the Bluegrass tier. So I'm excited to get people to start joining over there. Oh, and I picked up some really cute stuff today for February and March's Happy Mail as well. I mean, just look at that melted chocolate. So pretty. Yeah, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm also going to make a single signature instead of one with a 2-inch spine, because I have enough fabric to do a single signature of the mushroom. Alright, I just got a couple more pages to fold. So any last comments, questions, suggestions, put them in the chat. Oh, and if you would remember to hit the like button, I would appreciate it. That really helps. Alright. Last one. Let's see how chunky it's looking. Oh yeah, she's not too bad. There you go. Can y'all see that? That's not too bad, is it? She might be a little chunky. Oh, thanks, Kelly. I appreciate it. I know those grandbabies. So much fun. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for jumping on with me. You all have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you all on my next video. Love y'all. Bye.